Hi there, I'm, Coral. Just your average mom fish trying to keep her family safe in this big blue ocean. You see, our reef used to be so peaceful. Colorful corals, playful clownfish, even a grumpy old seahorse named Mr. Squiggles. But lately things have been different. Scary, even. Every day was the same. Don't go too far, I'd say. Watch out for predators, I'd warn.
Mom, you worry too much.
But I couldn't help it. The ocean can be a dangerous place for a small fish like me.
Listen up, fish. This reef is ours now.
The shark gang arrived, led by a big bully with a scar across his nose. They terrorized everyone, chasing poor little yellow fish Sunny right out of his anemone. I was so scared I barely left our cave, but we needed food. So I ventured out, heart racing, fins trembling, and that's when it happened. I got caught, trapped in a kelp forest, surrounded by those toothy grins. But that wasn't even the worst part.
Look, a nice shark with cookies.
And he's wearing moss. He must be friendly.
My babies. They were in danger, and it was all my fault. I had to do something I'd never done before. Be brave. With all my might, I wriggled free from that kelp and swam faster than I ever had before. But I knew I couldn't face the sharks alone. I needed help. That's when I saw him. Willie the whale, gentle giant of our reef.
Need a hand, Finn, little fish?
Willie, the sharks have my children. Please help me save them.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go show those sharks what happens when they mess with a mama fish.
With Willie by my side, I felt braver than ever. We swam right up to the shark's lair, a dark, spooky shipwreck. My heart was racing, but I knew I had to be strong for my children.
Well, looks like dinner came to us.
I don't think so, bully. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Mom, you came for us.
Of course I did, sweetie. I'll always come for you. Don't worry, we'll get you out of there in no time. Willie, the old bubble trick.
You got it, Coral.
All right, we give up. We promised to leave the little fish alone.
And just like that, our reef was safe again. From that day on, I learned that sometimes to keep your family safe, you have to be brave enough to face your fears. Now I still worry. That's what moms do. But I also know that my little ones are stronger than I thought. And me? Well, let's just say I'm not your average mom fish anymore. I'm Coral the Brave, and this is my reef. Come visit sometime, I promise. It's perfectly safe. Most of the time. A story of a little fish with a big heart.
Welcome to Great Lives in Small Bites. Today, let me tell you about the Great Living Room Castle of Wonders. It all started with a single cardboard box. Oliver asked, his big brown eyes shining with excitement. Daddy, can we build a castle? Yeah, a super-duper big one, Oliver's sister Lily added, waving a sparkly hairbrush as if it were a scepter. Daddy, being an expert in both fort building and making messes, stroked his chin, contemplating Mommy's disapproval. A castle, you say? I think we can build a castle. Let's build the greatest castle this house has ever seen. And so, the construction began. First came the walls, which consisted of stacked pillows from the couch, a blanket draped over chairs, and an upside-down laundry basket as a watchtower. We need a drawbridge, Oliver declared. Daddy nodded solemnly and fastened a shoelace to a flattened cereal box. Behold, the grandest drawbridge in the kingdom. With a tug, it flopped open dramatically. Lily clapped her hands. It needs a throne. Daddy rummaged through the closet and triumphantly presented the toilet plunger. Ew, Daddy, Lily squealed, backing away. Fine, how about this? He placed a giant teddy bear on a stack of books, fashioning a plush throne. Next, they needed a moat. Oliver ran off and returned with a string of blue Christmas lights. This can be the water. Brilliant, Daddy exclaimed, wrapping the glowing moat around their fortress. But no castle is complete without magic. I'll be the wizard. Oliver grabbed a wooden spoon. With my mighty power, I summon a dragon. Roar! Lily flopped onto the couch, flapping her arms. I'm the dragon. Oh no, Daddy gasped, grabbing a broom as his sword. Protect the castle! The battle was fierce. Oliver throwing imaginary fireballs, Lily roared dramatically, and Daddy valiantly fought with the broom, only to accidentally knock over the cereal box drawbridge. Retreat! Daddy yelled, diving into the pillow fortress. The dragon pounced, giggling wildly. Just then, the front door creaked open. Mom stood there, eyes scanning the living room kingdom. Pillows scattered, blankets draped, Christmas lights flickering, and Daddy tangled in shoelaces. I don't want to know, she sighed. Welcome, fair queen, Daddy declared, sitting on the teddy bear throne. Lily and Oliver cheered. Long live the queen! Mom shook her head with a smirk. Okay, but if I'm a queen, you all are my loyal subjects. Mom bows and says, Your Majesties. And with that, the great living room castle of wonders was forever remembered as the greatest and messiest fortress ever built.
Oh, hello there. I'm, Gildy. You know, the shiny feathered fellow who hangs around the princess. Well, actually, I'm more than just a pretty beak, you see. I'm the official royal lullaby assistant. It's a big job, but somebody's gotta do it. Every night, Princess Rosalind and I have this little routine. She claps her hands, I land on her finger, and then... La la la. Oh, sorry, that's not my job. I'm just the narrator. The princess is the one with the golden pipes. When she sings, her hair shines like the sun. It's so bright I have to wear little bird sunglasses. Everyone in the kingdom falls asleep peaceful as can be. It's perfect. Well, almost perfect. You see, there's this witch who lives nearby, and let me tell you, she is not a morning person, or a night person, or a middle-of-the-day person, really.
Enough with that infernal lullaby.
The witch zoomed through the sky on her broom. She looked like a very angry shooting star. And just like that, faster than you can say bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, the witch cursed all the roses in the kingdom. The beautiful red roses turned black as night. It was like someone had spilled ink all over a Valentine's Day card. Suddenly, everyone's dreams turned into nightmares. It was like the whole kingdom had eaten spicy food before bed. I saw one guy trying to fence with a baguette in his sleep. Talk about a breadful situation. He was slicing through the air like a master swordsman, but all he was cutting was carbs. Poor Princess Rosalind was at her wit's end. She tried everything, counting sheep, warm milk, even reading the kingdom's tax laws out loud. She even took a bath in rose petals. Let me tell you, wet feathers are not a good look for anyone, princess or bird. But then, who should appear but the princess's childhood friend, Prince Charming? No, really that's his name. His parents weren't very creative. But boy, did he know how to make an entrance.
Princess Rosalind! I came as soon as I heard about the curse.
Oh, Charles, I mean Charming, I'm so glad you're here.
I've kept this petal from the rose you gave me when we were kids. It's infused with your tear of joy from that day.
Now, I'm no expert in magic tear petals, but even I could see this was something special.
But how can this help break the curse?
Don't you see, it's not just a petal, it's a symbol of our friendship, our love.
Of course, love is the most powerful magic of all.
The princess took that petal and held it close to her heart. Suddenly, a warm glow spread throughout the kingdom. It was like someone had turned on a giant nightlight. The black roses started to change. They turned pink, then red, then every color of the rainbow. Even the witch's frown turned upside down, though she'd probably deny it if you asked her. The kingdom celebrated with a grand feast. There was cake, music, and yes, even a few lullabies. And the princess? Well, she learned that sometimes the most powerful magic comes from the heart. As for me, I got a shiny new perch and all the birdseed I could eat. Talk about a happy ending. So remember, kids, next time you're having trouble sleeping, try counting princes instead of sheep. Works like a charm. This is Gildy the Golden Bird signing off. Sweet dreams, everyone!
Seven little rhymes, come sing along, counting and dancing all day long. Stars, ducks, kittens, puppies too, monkeys, frogs, and trucks, woohoo! Jump, hop, twinkle, play, let's have fun along the way. Seven little rhymes so bright and new, sing them loud, just me and you. One little star shining so bright, up in the sky all through the night. Twinkle, twinkle, far away, shining brightly all the day. Two little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. Suddenly she looked and they all came back. Three little kittens out in the snow, lost their mittens, oh no, no. Digging in the snow, their paws so cold, they ran to the house to flee Mama's scold. Four little puppies so fluffy and sweet, running around with tiny feet. They wag their tails and bark all day. Happy little puppies, they love to play. Five little monkeys playing in the sun, jumping on the bed, having lots of fun. One fell off and bumped his knee. He jumped back up, happy as can be. Six little frogs sitting on a log, croak, 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 they sing to the fog. Hop, 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 they leap around, splish, splash, jumping to the ground. Seven little trucks working all day, digging in the mines and humming away. With buckets swinging, they hum a tune, under the bright light of the golden moon. Seven little rhymes, come sing along, counting and dancing all day long. Stars, ducks, kittens, puppies too, monkeys, frogs, and trucks, woohoo!
Late one night beneath the moon, a stack of pancakes vanished soon. The butter was gone, the syrup was too. Who swiped the snacks? I've got no clue. Forks were scattered, plates were bare, sticky syrup dripped from the chair. I swear they were here, cried Benny the bear. But now there's nothing, just crumbs in the air. Detective Fox came strolling in with a notepad, a smirk, and a confident grin. Who was awake? Who heard a sound? I swear I was sleeping. Benny frowned. Then Rabbit hopped in looking kinda slick with syrup on her paws and looking real quick. Fox narrowed his eyes. Care to explain? Rabbit shrugged. Must have been the rain? Fox sniffed the air, then turned to the chair. Sticky paws and syrupy hair. Looks like we've got ourselves a clue. Rabbit, this pancake mess points to you. Rabbit sighed. Okay, it's fair, but those pancakes smelled too good to spare. Fox laughed. Well, next time, let us all share, or the pancakes might vanish into thin air.
There was a girl who swallowed a pea. There was a young girl who swallowed a pea. Why did she do it? Beats me. She swallowed a bee to chase the pea. It buzzed and it bumbled, but she let it be. She swallowed the pea so easily. But why, oh why did she swallow the pea? Beats me. She swallowed a frog to gobble the bee. It croaked and it hopped so wild and free. She swallowed the bee to chase the pea that rolled right down so sneakily. But why, oh why did she swallow the pea? Beats me. She swallowed a snake so long and sly, it slithered and shivered and made her cry. She swallowed the frog to gobble the bee. She swallowed the bee to chase the pea that rolled right down so sneakily. But why, oh why did she swallow the pea? Beats me. She swallowed a fox, all fluffy and bright. Its tail got stuck, what a sight. She swallowed the snake, so long and sly. She swallowed the frog, she swallowed the bee. She swallowed the pea so easily. But why, oh why did she swallow the pea? Beats me. She swallowed a bear, all big and brown. It rumbled and tumbled and sat right down. She swallowed the fox, she swallowed the snake. She swallowed the frog, she swallowed the bee. She swallowed the pea so easily. But why, oh why did she swallow the pea? Beats me. She swallowed the moon, oh what a sight. And suddenly everything turned bright. With a hiccup, a burp, and a bang, out popped the stars with a dazzling clang. So next time you eat, take it slow, or who knows what else might start to grow.
Swims through the sea in the soft light of day. Her tail flashes silver, her hair glows bright, golden strands dancing in soft ocean light. Through coral and kelp, she starts to explore, past seashells and bubbles and so much more. A pod of dolphins swims up with a grin.
Come play with us, Lorelei. Let's dive in.
She flips and she spins, a laugh in her chest, racing the dolphins. She's doing her best. Bubbles rise up in a sparkling stream, shining like jewels in a watery dream. Through soft seagrass fields, she drifts along, hearing the whale's deep, echoing song. A gentle manatee floats by with a smile.
Good day, dear Lorelei. Stay for a while.
I'd love to, she giggles, but keeps swimming on, following trails where the bright fish have gone. Past starfish and clams and lobsters and crabs, glowing soft lights from anemones grabs. A clam opens wide, a pearl shining bright, its glow like a moonbeam in soft ocean light. An oyster nearby hums a tune, low and sweet, while rainbow fish swirl around Lorelei's feet. Whoa, she whispers, her heart feeling light, lost in the magic of soft ocean night. The dolphins return for one final splash.
See you tomorrow.
They chirp as they dash. As twilight descends in a lavender hue, Lorelei floats in the shimmering blue. She settles in coral, her heart feeling free, dreaming of magic beneath the deep sea.
Lou the toad was cooler than cool. He rode his skateboard after school. With yellow wheels and bolts of red, he'd flip and twist right over your head. Watch this, Lou called as he kicked off fast, flying down ramps, zipping right past. He jumped and he flipped, soaring through air. Until he crashed in a pink fluffy chair. Oof, Lou groaned, rubbing his head, and out popped a rabbit with shades of red. Hey, that's my seat. Lou stumbled up, back on his feet. Sorry, Lou croaked, feeling the sting. That was some swing, nice trick though. Want to try it again? Just tell me when. Lou climbed back up and dropped from the top, zooming so fast he couldn't stop. He flipped, he spun, then landed just right. The rabbit cheered. Dude, what a sight. I guess it's all about sticking the spin. Let's try it once more. Get ready, I'm aiming to soar.
Alan the alligator woke up one day with a big growly belly that rumbled away. "I need some snacks," he said with a shout, and off to the grocery he scampered right out. He grabbed a giant cart, wobbly and wild. It zigged, it zagged, and it was anything but mild. Down the first aisle, he slipped and he slid. Stuffing in his basket some pickles and pies, bananas, bologna, and bright curly fries. A mountain of marshmallows soon joined the stack, and a giant cheese wheel that he balanced on back. He nibbled on peanuts he found in a bin and licked up some jelly that stuck to his chin. He chomped on some chips with a buttery crunch. Then, disaster struck. He twirled on a slick puddle of soap. His basket tipped over. He slid like a dope. Grapefruits were rolling and onions took flight. A loaf of French bread bopped him on his left and his right. At checkout, he struggled to load up his mess. The scanner went beep, but caused him more stress. A can of carrots flew up with a spin. The manager chuckled and handed out a mop, while Alan just sighed, "When will the chaos stop?"
Frogs in puddles, frogs in goo, splashing their neighbors. Oops, achoo! With tongues so fast they snag a pie, they meant to catch a tiny fly. Frogs in hats and frogs in boots, juggling worms and tooting flutes. With clumsy flips and belly flops, they cannonball in muddy slops. Frogs in ponds on lily thrones, wearing crowns and tiny cones. Croaking loud, it shakes the trees. Ribbit, ribbit, bring more fleas. Frogs on logs and frogs in socks, pulling pranks from a secret box. They munch on bugs, they sip on tea, the goofiest frogs you'll ever see.